And I troll Facebook for things, for my show. So I was trolling Facebook this morning, and I've got a classmate who's in a battle right now. Her name's Kelly Harper, and you see Kicking Cancer for Kelly on Facebook. But then I saw this, and it's a fundraiser called Hustlin for the Harpers, and this is something that you can't tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, I had decided I kind of wanted to do something for them, and then Emily and Jesse Oliver out at Trilogy came on board. We got together and we decided we was going to do this Hustling for the Harpers. So basically what we're doing is Saturday morning, we're going to start at 8 o'clock, and we're going to be cooking out front, in front of Cash Express. But the other things are going to be going on inside Trilogy.
Okay.
They're going to have different stations for people to come in and do different exercises like sit-ups, and I don't know what all they call all these things.
They'll have a bunch of different stations set up within Trilogy. Okay.
And they have been sponsored by different businesses and different individuals here in town. And so what you do is there's a cover charge. You come in, you pay $1 to come in and participate,
okay.
And then you'll pick out a station that you want to go to, or you can do them all, and you do all of these, and then these people will sponsor however many you do, and
it's kind of like a matching deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's great. So this is going on at Trilogy. What time does that start?
Starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And I think it's going to run until 2.
Okay, and that's this Saturday at Trilogy Performance Sports. Okay, and then, of course, you've got a cookout fundraiser right in front of Cash Express, so you'll be cooking there. Okay.
You can go in, work out, come out and get your lunch, and
there you go.
And then go work it off again.
What's on the menu at the cookout?
All right, it's we're going to do it's the sandwiches this time. It's going to be a butterfly pork chop.
Okay.
And chicken breast, and then we're going to do half chickens as well.
Great.
We'll have a meal, or we'll have just the meat, however you want to get just a sandwich or...
Right, and the good thing is you can grab that chicken if you don't want it for lunch, take it home and have dinner tonight, and just throw some sides with it, and there you go.
Yeah.
Dinner is served.
And the thing, too, you can also do that with your sandwiches, because we don't like to... We don't put the meat right on the bun,
right.
So then your bun won't be soggy, so you can have it later if you want to.
Well, no, you can't have a soggy bun. No soggy buns around.
We learned that a long time ago.
That's right. Don't want a soggy bun. Okay, so are you taking pre-orders?
We are. You can call me.
Throw that number out there.
Yeah, everybody in town.
I know everybody's got it.
Already.
Yeah.
It's 270-625-4627.
Okay.
And I also put it on Facebook. I put a picture of the menu on Facebook. If you want, you can look that up either on Trilogy or on us, on me.
So you've got it done both. Okay.
And
it's Hustling for the Harpers, and she's got it out there as an event. Okay.
And
let's give a little background about the Hustling for the Harpers and what this event is going to help do. I mean, and who it's for.
Well, as most of you know, Kelly is fighting cancer again for the second time.
Yep, and she's one of my classmates.
Yeah, she's a really nice person.
Registered nurse, and you have a relationship with her from when from her caring for your parents.
Yeah, my dad was in the nursing home for 10 years, and she really took care of him out here at Princeton Healthcare, and was really good to my mom every time Mom came in out there to check on him and everything.
Giving back.
And yeah. And I mean, they're just really nice people.
They're wonderful people. They truly are, and that's what's so great about this community. When there's a need, people answer. There's all kinds of things that have been going on surrounding the Harpers, and you can see their story right now on Facebook, Kicking Cancer with Kelly. But this is an event that I'm sure will be greatly appreciated, and we want folks to go out and support. Go to Trilogy. Even if you don't exercise very much, maybe a way to kickstart like me. I need to get back to do something. I don't know if I'm ready to do a sit-up challenge or anything like that, but you can go to Trilogy Performance Sports at 8 o'clock this Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock, pay your $1, and then there'll be different stations set up there for you to exercise, and then different businesses and things and people have organized a matching aspect, I guess, of the stations that you do, and so it's a fundraiser for the Harpers.
And we also have some vendors that's going to set up too. We've got Hambone Apparel, LuLaRoe, Simply Bonded Sisters, Moji Life, and different people coming to set up, and they're just coming to have something different too, so you can shop there.
Right.
And this is going to be for people of all ages. Anybody can do this.
Right, and this will be. Will the vendors set up on the Cash Express lot, or they be over on Trilogy side? Do you know?
They're going to actually be inside.
They're going to be actually inside.
Yeah,
okay.
We've got room for them inside.
Okay.
And
well, that's good.
So you can work around this, and also in our meals, we're not going to do our brownie like we usually do, because we've got Danielle Chastain coming with her baby cupcakes.
Wow.
And so that's going to be for an additional charge, of course, but she's also going to have those inside, and so you can work it off as you eat your cupcake.
Well, why not? Sounds like a good idea. Either you work it off first and then just make up for what you did, or you just do it the other way. So, I mean, it's a win-win no matter how you look at it. Yeah. So, So you have your brain's always going. You've become pretty good at coming up with these things. So this is something that you thought up. Was it a team of folks that thought about doing this for the Harpers, or how did this come about?
Well, whenever I saw that she was going to have to go to Houston and stuff, and of course people were setting up a fund at the banks for them and stuff, and I wanted to kind of do something, but I thought the money that I used to just give her, I could turn it into a little bit something more.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Sheila Mix and talking about it, and then of course Emily is Sheila's daughter.
Yes.
And so they got to talking, and I work with with Emily at Southside.
Okay.
And then we got to talking about doing this together. So it's me and Sheila are going to be doing the cooking, and then Emily and Jesse are going to be taking care of the
other part of the fundraiser. Yeah. I like the way you think. Your stuff revolves around food. So, and don't mean to shift gears away from this, but while I have you here, I delivered several times this summer for King's Kitchen, and I've been meaning to get you back in here. We'll definitely come back to Hustling for the Harpers, but while I have you here, I wanted to talk to you about King's Kitchen and the success of that this summer. If we can shift gears just a second, tell me how you feel that went and how many kids that you all serve with that ministry.
We averaged about 250 every day. Some came and went.
Right.
But we really, everybody turned out good. Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of good help. There was days that we were a little short in the kitchen or, early, but whenever it came time to deliver, we always had plenty of help. Yeah. And we met a lot of good people, and I got really, I delivered to some of the houses.
Okay.
And I got to being pretty good friends with some of these kids, and they know my truck now.
Yeah.
So even at certain times when we've had extra food at the church or something, I say, well, I know a house that could use it, so I pull up there.
It's raining again.
They see me coming, they know that there's food in my truck somewhere.
Right. Well, it's a great ministry, and I know it's takes a lot of people, a lot of support to get that done and to work. A lot of busy bees over there. But kudos to you and everybody that pitches in to make that happen, because that's a great program, and appreciate the work done there and all the kids that had good meals all this summer. So thank you for that.
Well, and even on the last day, we had a lot of donations given to us through these food drives and stuff. So at the last day, every kid got to get a bag full of crackers, cereal. Every kid got a big box of cereal.
Oh, good.
And in some houses they had 4 or 5 kids, and so
Right.
that went a long way. And they were really excited to get that.
Sure.
So all the donations from everyone was, it was great. It's great.
Good
I just
deal.
love, I just like being a part of this community.
It is. It's a special place.
Yeah, it showed me a lot that people just like to come together and help people out.
Yeah, and you can't believe everything you see on today's news media either. I mean, it's good to see that there are good people working to help people in some places, and it's not all gloom and doom. And don't get me wrong, we have issues that we see on the news every night, but if we can refocus and rechannel our energies into helping others like we do in this community, we can we can all work toward, maybe it's a small part of making those things get better as well. So thank you for what you do. Let's get back to Hustlin' for the Harpers. It's coming up this Saturday. It'll be here before we know it. And we encourage everyone to go to Trilogy Performance Sports, and that starts at 8 o'clock. Pay your $1 and see what you got with their exercise stations. There's vendors set up in there, and you can try your hand at different types of exercising, and you may discover, you know what, I kind of like this, and may be a way for you to continue and launch and jumpstart into a healthier lifestyle as well. And you're doing something good for some really great folks. And then you can go over in front of Cash Express, just a short little walk there, and get you some really good food to eat.
Emily Oliver wanted me to put her number out there for anyone
Okay.
that wants to find out more information or be a sponsor or anything. You can still come in and sponsor something.
Okay.
Her phone number is 270-625-6166. You can contact her there or through Facebook on her site, or check out the Trilogy's Performance Sports page that will, and talk to them there.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, if you have any questions or want to be a part of, especially what they're doing inside Trilogy, then contact Emily. 625-6166 is the number for Emily Oliver. And it sounds like it's gonna be a fun day. Sounds like it's gonna be a really fun day. That's okay. It's radio. We're not. I mean, if something goes out of there, as long as it's not a cuss word, we're in good shape, And you got to be careful sometimes around here. I come in here and I make sure my mic is down. Of course, I try not to say it, but every once in a while, you just something happening, you're like, oh, bleep.
Well, we just want to stress that this is, like I said, for all ages. And you don't have to be a member of Trilogy to be able to do this.
Right, yeah.
Anybody can come in and come and shop, come and do the exercising, and even if you don't want to do the exercising, come and get some food.
Yeah, and come and be a part of it. It might be just fun to watch. And you might just say, you know what, I can do that. Or, like I said, it might be a good way to launch into a new, healthier lifestyle. It might be that little bit of motivation that you need, but definitely you're doing something for some good folks and for a worthy cause, and that's to help the Harpers. Who came up with Hustlin' for the Harpers? Who came up with that name?
Oh, that was Emily and Jesse's idea.
Okay.
Of course, I do food, so, and you can tell by looking at me that I don't do the exercising. But they're all about getting people moving. And,
Right.
And that was Emily's big thing. She said, okay, you can feed them, I'll get them moving.
There you go.
So.
Sounds like a really fun day.
I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good day.
And this all came together pretty quick. I mean, it's, within the last few weeks or so, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
This has kind of started.
Yeah.
Well, we want to encourage everybody. That's this coming Saturday. Again, 8 o'clock, Trilogy Performance Sports. You can come in, donate $1, and then they'll have all kinds of exercise stations if you want to give it a try. They'll have vendors in there, and you can exercise your heart away if you want to, get your blood pumping, and then just step over to the short walk over there in front of Cash Express and get you something really good to eat. They're going to have half chickens, chicken breast sandwiches, and a butterfly pork chop sandwich, and they're also going to do meals. There'll be brownies there, and a special type of brownies. No, that's going to be inside.
We're not going to do brownies this
No,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Well, I was going to plug her brownies.
Do the cupcakes.
Oh, it's cupcakes. Okay,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
It's called. Danielle Chastain does It's called baby cakes, and they're cupcakes.
They're
And
cupcakes.
If you've ever had one, they're really, really good.
Okay, that's what. Okay, I've never had one.
Yeah, you'll have to come and get one.
I might just have to. I'll be out and about this Saturday. So, well, thank you so much. I know the Harpers appreciate it, and we wish Kelly the very best, and with her battle, and she's hanging in there, and she's a trooper, and she's got a lot of support in this town, and prayers continued for them and your efforts this weekend as well. It's going to be sounds like a great weekend, and folks, get on out for a good cause, get you something good to eat, and get a little exercise in you. And that's this weekend, beginning at 8 o'clock at Trilogy Performance Store. What time do you all going to start serving? What time will this food be ready, do you think?
We'll probably have some food coming off about 10:30. Chickens may come off a little bit earlier than that, but I'm shooting for 10:30 for some sandwiches and chickens to be coming off. I'm gonna cook the chickens first, of course. And because they take a little bit.
They take a little bit longer.
But we're looking 10:30 maybe.
Okay. That sounds good.
And of course, I'm gonna get started earlier while it's cool.
Oh yeah, because it is our forecast. We're getting those kind of the dog days of late summer, and our humidity levels are high, and our temperature's going to be in the mid-80s. But hey, we got a little rain today. I mean, this rain stuck around a little longer, I think, than the forecast called for. But it's raining right now in Princeton, and we need it. So, Leanne, thank you so much. I know y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be by to see you hopefully, and try me a cupcake and maybe something good to eat.
All right,
so,
thank you.
Thank you so much, folks. It is Hustlin' for the Harpers, and that's coming up this Saturday. Trilogy Performance Sports starting at 8 o'clock. Get your exercise on, and then step over and see the folks over in front of Cash Express. They'll have all kinds of food and stuff for you to have a good, delicious lunch. And we encourage you to go on out and help the Harpers this weekend for Hustlin' for the Harpers. So check it out, and we appreciate Leanne and everybody that's involved with that endeavor. It's 8:36. That's going to wrap up this version of Tiger Talk here on your hometown radio station, WPKY The Tiger. Thanks to Leanne Gilkey for being here. Get us an update on Hustlin' for the Harpers. And also thank you to John Childs. John Childs was here earlier, and he's the president of the Caldwell County Band Boosters, and talking about their cookout fundraiser that's coming up on September the 28th as well. If you missed the programs, we will be uploading these streams to our website, WPKYonline.com. We'll also be telling you about what's been going on our newscast at 5 o'clock. So keep it right here on your hometown radio station. Thanks for joining us today on Tiger Talk. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz is the place to shop for delicious home